everybody, happy Wednesday!
Woo!
Why are we wearing Santa hats?
Halloween. We're
Yeah,
gonna actually
Halloween.
pretend that we're doing that we're being holiday people for Halloween.
So we are, you're right, we're dressing up as Santa Claus for Halloween. It is the holiday season. I mean, the holidays are upon us. We have Halloween, is it next? No, 2 weeks I think, coming up, and then Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all the fun things are coming right up.
New Year's.
New Year's.
Yeah.
I love the holiday season.
right here.
It's so cheery and it's right here.
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing for Lunch with the Doc over the next couple months is we're going to be doing all tips about healthy holidays. So how to stay healthy during the holiday season, because we have found that there's quite a few complaints throughout the holiday seasons in the topic of health.
Yeah.
So what have you found that people complain about?
Well, over the last 33 years, I've found the main complaints people have about the holidays, or the effect of the holidays. Number one is people usually gain weight.
Yes.
And then that starts the cycle of wanting to
No
lose
fun.
the weight at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to address that. Second thing had to do with getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people get sick, and the sick season really starts right at Halloween and goes after. We're going to talk a little bit about that today.
Yep.
And then the last one, do you remember?
Last one is stress. So stress can be a lot of different factors that we see why people are stressed over the holidays. One of them is the financial component to the holidays, buying gifts for Christmas, traveling, all those types of things. It seems like there's just a lot financially to take care of and handle, and it can be a stressful time. And then also there's just family stress. A lot of times when people get back together with their families, there's those old wounds that they may be encountering, old habits that they kind of step into that they might have thought, oh, I thought I was over this, but then all these like emotions come back up. So there can be quite a bit of stress going on around the holiday
And
time.
I'm about ready to take this off.
Yeah,
Is that
it's
okay?
not Christmas yet.
No.
But
All right.
we are
Thanks. That was
announcing
that was
announcing our holiday
just to let
series.
you know.
Series.
I gotta work on my hair too.
So
it
today,
perfect?
it's perfect. It's
Okay,
perfect.
all right.
So today we're going to be honing in.
The other kind of
Oh,
stress is all the things you have to do, the places
Oh,
you have to
yes.
go, the shopping, the timing, and dealing with everything. That there's so many things to
There's
do.
so many
the
things to
timing
do.
stress. So
those are the big complaints. So
Yeah.
what we're going to do over this next series of healthy holiday tips is, oh, thank you. Oh no, he's turning into his gorilla. He likes to do this. Oh no. Oh, this is like
got it.
one of those weird, embarrassing dad things. But like, I never really get embarrassed with him because he's just so funny and fun and cute and amazing.
All right.
So anyways, we are going to be doing this series. So today we're starting with our health tip number 1 for the holiday season that is very important because it tends to be a big one. What is it?
Controlling blood sugar. Now this is going to affect whether or not you have a tendency to get sick and whether or not you have a tendency to gain weight. So real quick, if we just take what normal blood sugar should look like, and we're going to take this is the ideal blood sugar zone. Ideal blood sugar.
Beautiful.
And this is from here to here. All right. Now we're going to take this is what actually happens to your blood sugar. And if you eat a fairly well-balanced meal with some sort of protein component, the simplest way to think of controlling your blood sugar is if you're looking at your meal, you want a protein serving usually the size of your hand. If you're eating meats, fish, chicken, turkey, things like that, you want usually the size and thickness of your hand at each meal, and then you get 4 fistfuls of good vegetables, or maybe if you're going to have some other carbohydrates like rice or potatoes or corn, what have you, usually not too much gluten, but you get 1 fistful for that, and then you add your plant source along with that of oils usually. So that would be your avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, things like that. Now, if you're plant-based diet, it's going to vary because then you've really got to mix a lot of different grains to get complete proteins and nuts and lots of green leafy vegetables and different vegetables and fruits. That's another study that we're not going to talk about today. But the idea is that if you have a fairly well-balanced meal, your blood sugar should go up. Let's say you're here before you've eaten. Your blood sugar, you want to basically go up like this if it's more or less in the zone. This ideal blood sugar is also the best performance zone for you as well. And it also makes it so you're not just putting on body fat. Of course, there's a caloric intake, your basal metabolic rate. In general, it's usually somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 based on your size and your age. But the idea is you want your blood sugar to kind of go through in between meals like this so that you're not getting any real big spikes. If you have a high carbohydrate meal, let's say that you have appetizers with crackers, then you have rice, you have potatoes, you have other carbohydrate meals, maybe breads for appetizers, and then you have dessert. What's going to happen is you're going to spike way up here and you're going to go into hyperglycemia, high blood sugar. Now when you go up here, this causes a stress response. And there's a number of things that happen when this happens. But what your body's going to do is go, I've got too much sugar, so I need to release insulin. So insulin comes in here to try to bring the blood sugar level down. And as it does that, it takes this extra glucose and it turns it into fat. Increased fat production. I'm simplifying some things here, but trying to keep it easy to understand.
Mm-hmm.
When this happens too, there's also a cortisol surge, a stress component. Now when this insulin comes in, now it's going to drop that blood sugar down. You're going to go below and you're going to go into hypoglycemia.
I want that.
AKA low blood sugar. This is when people get hangry. They don't think as well. They start to get a little bit upset more easily. Now, Mo, I don't think that's ever happened with you.
No, I don't think I've ever gotten
You're
angry.
pretty balanced, yeah.
I have really level blood sugar.
Yeah, you're really level emotionally, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty much like healthy and balanced.
You really are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that has anything to do with like growing up in this?
Maybe genetics,
Yeah.
especially your mom. But we've always tried to have our meals be not too heavy on carbs.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really get to keep much of their candy
True.
after Halloween. We used to get
Sad.
rid of it, a lot of it.
Still hurting
Especially
from
went to sleep. They went to sleep. Boom, let's get rid of a bunch of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but
And Mom threw away a
this
couple
is
of
gonna
my
be-
stuffed animals when I wasn't there. That was really
yeah,
hard.
really hurt. Yeah.
That didn't have anything to do with blood sugar, but
No,
anyways.
not really. Well, it might make you want to eat more sugar just to cope with the stress.
You're
of
right.
throwing
Yeah.
away your animals.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So anyhow, now we're going to be craving sweets, and we're going to go through this cycle, bam and bam.
Bam.
And it's not good because you're
Zigzag.
producing more fat, and you're also decreasing your immune response.
Ooh.
Decreased immune.
Not good.
So you got more fat being produced on your body, and your immune system starts to tank, and you feel more stressed out. Is it worth it?
That's pretty much all the 3 things that we talked about.
Yeah.
About the holidays.
Yeah.
Stress, fat reduction, and
So the bottom line
Sickness.
is control your blood sugar. You're going to be a lot better off if you do. And we're going to continue on. We're going to try to make our lunch with the docs a little shorter, a little easier to manage.
Bite size.
Not
It's lunch
not
with the
keep
doc.
you around for a half an hour, maybe 6-7 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
so if they wanted to control their blood sugar, what would be some like do's and don'ts of controlling your blood sugar? Quick, easy template for them.
Don't do, carb appetizers, carbs on your plate and dessert afterwards.
Okay.
If you know you want that piece of pecan pie or something like that, just know that, hey, you're going to have all your fruits and vegetables. I mean, you're going to have your vegetables, your fats, and your protein, and you're going to save that carbohydrate for that pie if you're going to do that. Same thing if you're going to drink wine, then that's a carb as well, wine or beverages. So you got to look at, how am I going to keep this thing in balance and not go too far over the edge? And if you do blow it, let's just say you pig out and you just go nuts.
Pig out.
Okay, just do it, but get back on track the next day. Don't continue the cycle, because that's what some people do. They just go completely crazy, pig out, then they feel horrible, and so now they're going to feel horrible and eat more. So it doesn't work that way. Just get back on track. And that's really the key thing. Just keep it in balance. Try not to go too far over the edge, and if you do, get back on track.
Yeah, so balanced meal. So protein, fats, veggies,
carbohydrates.
just balance it out.
Yeah, that's
Good.
it.
All right.
All right.
So that's our first tip in our Healthy Holidays series, balance your blood sugar. And also, we are going to be doing a food intolerance testing workshop on November 13th, which is really cool. You actually get to come in, and our doctors are going to do muscle testing and applied kinesiology. They're going to use that to test the 6 top allergy intolerance.
Foods. Yeah,
allergy
and there's
foods.
lots of different ways to test allergies. We do a lot of blood tests for foods as well. Kinesiology is just another way of doing tests, and we're just going to demonstrate. So if there's foods you have, you can also bring foods that you think you might be allergic to in a Ziploc baggie. Bring 6, and everybody that's there, we'll just go through and do some muscle testing. It's called biomagnetic kinesiological testing, and we'll show you how this system works, and hopefully it has great value to you.
Yeah. Most people are always super interested in, how do I know what foods I'm allergic to or intolerant to? I don't even know how to go through that process. So we're going to teach you all about that process, what food intolerance means, and you're going to walk away finding out some of the foods that you might be intolerant to.
Yep.
So it's going to be a really awesome workshop. So November 13th, it'll be at 6:30. It's a Wednesday night here at our office. There'll be dinner provided. It's going to be great. So
Awesome.
Come join us.
All right.
Invite your friends. See you
Sign
next
up.
time
See you next Wednesday.
for another healthy tip.
All right.